Hey everybody, how are you? I'm back. Still Monday. I got in the mail today my eBay package, and it is my 1994 Birnbaum's Walt Disney World. It's like a vacation guide, trip guide, okay? This was amazing to get. It is in wonderful condition, and it is the way that I remember it. And later on, I'll probably sit and have a good cry for myself. Okay, it's a complete, up-to-date, accurate, the only guide you need. Now, have been other guides out there, but we never bothered. Birnbaum's also came out with a vacation guide just for children. Okay? Wow, the official guide. This is oh my God, I remember this. I mean, I remember it all. This is how small Disney World used to look. With only 3 parks, folks. Remember, Animal Kingdom wasn't out yet. You didn't have Blizzard Beach out yet. You only had Typhoon Lagoon. You had Pleasure Island. You didn't have any of the value resorts. The only value resort that was on property is All-Star Resorts. You know, no Pop Century. Pop Century didn't come out until 2003, and that's when we started staying there, and we never looked back from that since. This is truly, truly, truly amazing. This is the editor of the book, or she was the editor of the book, but that's her. Like I said, it came out. Now, they give you the weather. I love this, how they give you. The reason why, let me recap, the reason why we purchased this book again, my husband and I, it was suggested that we were looking for some way one time to go on vacation. We really didn't know much about it. My husband's sister-in-law says, you know, you guys like rides, you guys like amusement parks. We used to go to Great Adventure. She says, why don't you just try Disney World? And that's why we did. She actually helped us along to book our first trip and our second trip to Disney World. And then we kind of took over from there as the years went on. And now we're all pros at it. This was before any vacation traveling sites or anybody that was willing to help you today for free on, you know, their traveling sites, their vacation world sites. Okay, the weather down there was like for August. The average high in August is 90. Even that's changed over the years. Average low is 74 for August. Mean, whatever that is, 82. And average rainfall, which would be 6.73 inches. You know, they give you things like this, what to pack, how to pack, planning ahead. I'm swear to you, I'm going to sit and read this book from cover to cover again, and it's just like I'm going to be back down there in 1994. This book really helped us a lot, and every year after that, we used to run to Barnes & Noble and said, oh my God, we have to get the new Birnbaum's book is out for this year. Okay, reservation guides, you have all the phone numbers for the reservations. You can go all the phone numbers. We used to just call Disney World direct, Walt Disney World Travel Company, for going on 29 years. We're still calling the Walt Disney World Travel Company. This is the only travel company that we deal with. We do not deal with anything on the outside. Now, what they used to do for us is that we used to also have AAA, which is the Automobile Club. We still have AAA today. Years ago, AAA would help you along and book your trip, but you would also be saving money with AAA. Think of just saving money back then, when things weren't really that expensive, okay? AAA, you could still call them or contact them, and they could still work with you on that and still just give you, what we used to do is save money off of the resort only. We didn't do the package deal, so we would have to do the package deal separate from booking the hotel, and then we used to get money off of that. But you know what? You cut corners. You used to save whatever you saved back then. Okay, hell of a lot different world back then, folks. Let's put it that way. You know, like the studio resorts. Then you got what is this? I wanted to. There was a conference center. You have the conference center. Oh my God, Fort Wilderness Campgrounds. Okay, rates at the Walt Disney World properties. This is the list of the rates of all the hotel rooms that you have down there. Okay, Now remember, the only value resort down there at that time was the All-Star Sports, and All-Star Music. You didn't have the All-Star Movies yet. That's how much this book goes back that far, okay? It is such a joy and comfort to see this. It really is. Okay, for my Polynesian resort, per night, if you were going for season, the rates were starting at $210 to $325. Off season would be $198 to $280 a night. How much are you paying now for the Polynesian? Just, woohoo. I hear crickets. Okay, contemporary resort, which would be the Garden View wings. Okay, and they don't even have the Garden Views anymore because they have the vacation club now. We used to stay at the Garden, the Garden Wings, which starting at on season would be $205 to $245 a night, and then off season would be $190 to $225 a night. Which basically, if you think about it, we're paying a little bit more than that to stay at the Pop Century, which considers a value resort now. So, you know, like I said, you have to look at things from different ways. You've got to look at the numbers. Once you see the numbers, you're going to go, oh, my God, paying how much money for this? Okay? And that was the Contemporary and the Polynesian. Now I can't even set foot in the joint. Okay? Last time I stayed at the Contemporary was my honeymoon in 1998. That was the last time my husband and I actually did that. And the rates back then weren't that bad either. Okay? This is 94. Okay? The All-Star Sports and All-Star Music. They, on season, was $69 to $79 a night per room. And then off season would be $69 again to $79 off season because it's just a value resort. So now they just grab you for anything they can. Okay. The more I look at this book, the memories are just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh my God, Disney Village and Hotel Plaza. This is the Disney Village. It's because what it is that now you had Howard Johnson's. I don't even think they have Howard Johnson's anymore. I stayed down there by myself for a week, and I went down in 1995. I won a contest, radio station contest here in New York, WCBS FM. I was the winner, the grand prize winner of the Back to the Beach contest. I got $500 spending money and my plane tickets, which was Kiwi Airlines. The memories, see what I mean? And I was able to pick one of 4 places that were in the state of Florida. Of course, knowing Disney World, I stayed for Disney World. I went down there for the weekend. I stayed at the Comfort Inn. I don't even think that place is around anymore, thinking of the Comfort Inn. That was $27 a night, by the way. And I was there, maybe 3 nights. See? Okay, I have to laugh because this Disney Village, this is where oh my God, this building. I have to show my husband later. This building still stands down there to this day. And when you go to Disney Springs, which this was called Disney Village, it wasn't Disney Springs, it wasn't downtown Disney, it wasn't Disney Marketplace yet, it was Disney Village. There you go. That building still stands today. If you go to Disney Springs and you look across the water, like around where Saratoga Springs is, the resort, you go over this way, off into the distance, you will still see that building. Woo, my goodness. Yow. What I want to do, okay, we're getting to the Magic Kingdom. Okay, you're going to love this one. Magic Kingdom, the rates. Okay, they give you the rates per park, but they will give you a package deal for all 3 parks. Now remember, Animal Kingdom wasn't even thought of, so you didn't have Animal Kingdom. Do you remember Discovery Islands? Because we do. That was what I considered that. See, that had animals on that island. It was kind of like a zoo, to be honest. There was nobody staying there or anything. It's just you went over there to visit. It was done by boat, and we were over there. So Discovery Island is no more either. Right now it's just a very abandoned island. That's a shame because it's like a waste of land. But as far as I could tell, Walt Disney bought that whole thing with the Discovery Island and everything. That is one island that even DeSantis can't touch. I find that weird. Anyway, let me press on. A one-day ticket for Magic Kingdom per person, in adults, $35.90. How much are we now paying a person for the day? Okay. A 4-day super pass. 4 days valid for all three parks for 4 days, and including Walt Disney World Transportation System. Isn't that cute? They even had that separated, Walt Disney World Transportation System. Okay, that was for a 4-day pass. Per person is $126.70. That's for 4 days, people. You pay like $126 now for a day per person. Okay? Now, they have Be Our Guest Pass, available at Walt Disney World Resort, guests only. Okay, that's guests only on property. Valid at all 3 parks. Typhoon Lagoon, remember Blizzard Beach wasn't thought of. Pleasure Island, my island, folks, way before Disney Springs. Discovery Island, which is what I just explained to you, and the ever-loving, yes, I did visit it, River Country. I was there. So now, let's say, because I was booking for a 7-night stay, okay, 7 nights, 8 days. Listen to this, for an adult. $213.37 a person. That is for 7 days. This is for the ticket package. Okay, so then let's say you would add the ticket package to the resort prices that I had just given you, depending, because we used to just get a standard room at the hotel, so it was like $205 a night. Okay, how much are we paying now for 7 days? I'm close to $3,000 now for 7 days, including the park tickets, the park hopper tickets. And remember, I was doing 13 days, and I knocked it down to 7, and I'm still nowhere near the prices of 1994, the good old days. Yes, the olden days, as the younger generation. That's right, I'm proud of it, the olden days. Oh my God. Oh my God. So that's a Be Our Guest Pass. So, they didn't have pass holder crap back then. This is just a Be Our Guest Pass, okay? This was the booking of the trip. So then we would have to tack on the Be Our Guest Pass for the 7 days because we're doing a length of stay. This book gives you everything about the parks, everything about, the lay of the lands, and then they'll tell you all, Adventureland, Frontierland, they go for you for that. Yes, by the way, people, Skyland, the Skyway of Tomorrowland. Yes, I have pictures of me and my husband on this. We actually rode this 94 and 95. Yes, we did. Okay? And they tell you a little about that. Today you have the Skyway. Okay? So, did they redo that again in order to do it? But this was within the park. This was the Magic Kingdom. This basically got you from one end of Magic Kingdom to the other end. And then you were done. So we rode it during the day. I'm very scared of heights, I'll be honest. Even with the Skyway to this day, I'm still I don't like going over the water. I really don't. I'm sure many people don't. But to ride it at nighttime was cute too, because you got to see the thing. But I heard the reason why they really stopped this and the reason why they took this down was because of the fact people below were getting spit on and getting stuff thrown. Like people would throw like a piece of paper or something, and people were getting spit on from down on the bottom. And again, they had that crap going on too back then, folks, right? So, oh my God, who remembers 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? We do, because we were on it. This was a good ride. Yes, it did go. You went underwater. You did. The whole submarine went underwater. And then you get to look through the windows, and then you see like swimmers. I mean, it's all fluff, but there really wasn't anybody under there. But I'm just saying, it was adorable. It really was. I mean, I'm going to read this book cover to cover. I want to relive my past. Main Street, each side, wheelchairs and strollers. Just after the turnstiles at the right, you face Cinderella's castle. A limited number of strollers and wheelchairs are available on a first-come, first-served basis, and assorted souvenirs may be purchased. That's right. They're telling you where gift shops are, Disney collectibles, Kodak camera centers. Yes, 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 and yes. Okay. Gleaming glass-fronted mahogany case shows off Canon, Minolta, Pentax, Nikon, and other 35mm instant load quick developing cameras. Yeah, they used to sell cameras there. I used to buy flash bulbs there and everything when I used to have flash bulbs. 35mm developing camera centers, developing camera at the same high ceilings store. Town Square, film and other photo supplies are also available. Very minor repairs can be, yes, I did have I think my film jammed and I had to run in there and the lady unjammed it for me. Pretty cool. I remember this. RCA video camcorders are available for rent. Now, they used to rent video camcorders. Yes, they did. Yes. I had my own RCA camcorder back in 1993, and my video camera lasted me like 14 years, God bless it. But you were able to rent video cameras. Yes. A little something else for you about Disney World there, you know? Yeah, Crystal Arts, House of Magic. I mean, unbelievable. Happiness and live entertainment. Epcot was called Epcot Center. It wasn't just Epcot. Figment look familiar, folks, with all the Figment stuff going on today, with the Loungefly bags and everything? Look how young Figment was. Oh, my goodness. And again, the admission prices for each park is basically the same, $39, which, you know what? Not bad at all. The Living Seas, Sea-Base Alpha. Yep, I remember them too. Sea-Base Concourse. That's right. Oh, my God. Yep. Unbelievable. Journey into Imagination used to be sponsored by Kodak. So, I mean, it's like so weird to see Kodak. I will be going through this book cover to cover. This is an amazing book, and I'm going to sit and have a good cry for myself. Well, I thank you so much for watching. I thank you so much for hanging out with me. Again, sharing a little bit more memories. Thank you so much for watching. As always, have a wonderful rest of the Monday. It's very hot out. It's like 90 degrees, and I think it's going to rain, but I have my air on, so that's why it's nice and cool in here and quiet. Love to all, everybody. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.